What's going on, guys? We are back once again, and we are finally going to be going over a movie. Honestly, I did not think that I was even going to be reviewing, and today we're actually going to be reviewing Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie. So if you guys have not seen this, first off, click off the video because we're going to be getting into spoiler territory. Also, we're going to be getting into just from what my thoughts were about the movie. Also, I'd like to know what your thoughts were. Did you guys enjoy it? Did you hate it? Did you love it? But overall, the entirety of this movie is centered around the character Mike. That's played by Josh Hutcherson. So he is in the security business. He takes care of his little sister. On the latest job, he got fired due to him having an altercation with someone that looked to be something that it wasn't, which I'll get into in another video, which correlates with the story. And he goes to a job convention to try to find another job. And this is when we meet Matthew Leonard's character. He plays William, who is the I guess the main one that helps try to find jobs. Now, he does give him an option to go work at this place called, of course, Five Nights at Freddy's. And it's nights. He says, I can't do nights. And unfortunately, Mike has his own issues that he's dealing with because every night he's having the same recurring dream about his brother when they were kids. He was taken, never saw him again. And it's been battling in his head for so many years. So he blames himself, and he's trying to figure out a way, like, okay, what can I do? And who took him? Who did this to him? And is he alive? Is he dead? What? And so now it's his responsibility to take care of his little sister, and at the same time trying to still have custody of her while their aunt is trying to regain or try to have custody, even though the aunt is trying to sabotage Mike no matter what they do. Like, there's one part in the movie where actually the babysitter that babysits his little sister actually helps his aunt because she's willing to pay her and, among others, to go trash the Five Nights at Freddy's place while Mike is not there at work. Now, Mike does come across the machines or whatever, the gang of the Five Nights at Freddy's, and then he meets another character by the name of Vanessa, who is a local patrolman. She is the place is on her beat, so she knows a lot about it. And she tells him, you're going to be like any of the other security guards, you're pretty much just going to walk out. And he says, well, what makes you say that? Then she says, have you met them yet? And he says, met who? So it hasn't gotten to the point where he has met them yet, and through the movie, it's just this build up, and then finally we got to see the just them come to life, and it's like, wow, because they kill the ones that do mess up the restaurant, or not really the restaurant, just the arcade. I don't really know how to say this, but he cleans it up, and he does see that they come to life after he has no choice but to bring his sister with him when there is nobody to watch her. And then she plays with them, and then he later figures out that Vanessa knew they were alive, and they have fun together. And then she tells him, you shouldn't have brought her here, meaning his sister Abby. And then he later figures out that these dreams that he's having within Five Nights at Freddy's, that it's the children who possess these machines, and their body parts are in them due to they were taken, they were killed, and they were mixed with these machines. And later on in the movie, we figure out that they want Abby to be like them, and they're being controlled by someone who evidently is the same one that killed Mike's younger brother. Now, the real crazy thing is we finally see it is William, Matthew Leonard's character. So it's really kind of crazy to see him once again as a villain. Now again, I feel like he kind of went the whole Stu bit a little bit with how he did in Scream. I don't think it was that bad of to see him as a villain. I was kind of already suspecting that he was going to be a villain, but he's been killing kids for however long. And Vanessa is actually his daughter. So he even gets on her and he says, well, they know loyalty, and I'm going to put all y'all in their place. And it was really crazy to see because it makes you wonder what exactly is going to occur. Because when you're watching the film and you're trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Now, guys, also remember this. I have no lore experience about the Five Nights at Freddy anything. I don't know nothing about this at all. I don't have no knowledge of this franchise. I went in completely blind. I don't know nothing about the characters. I don't know anything other than it's just called Five Nights at Freddy's. That's all I know. I don't know the back lore about any of these characters. I don't know what it's really about, other than, of course, what the movie showed me. Now, somehow or other, Abby is able to somehow change the way that that these robots think of, actually show like, hey, these are the ones that killed you, not us, and we don't mean no harm, but you need to go after the one that did that. So they change their perception onto William, and they go after him, and the place is crumbling down. Abby and Mike are able to get Vanessa out, and then Vanessa's in a coma while they're trying to deal with the after effects of what happened, while William is stuck there, I would say almost in a comatose state, where the ghosts of the children are still haunting him and leaving him alone, because they know if he gets loose, then something may happen again. Overall, that's pretty much how it ends. I would say the movie is thrilling. It is very good acting. I would say that as well. It's a very decent film. For me, it's not something I would watch all the time. Like I said, I don't really know nothing about Five Nights at Freddy's, but I may try to know more at some point. But probably I'm not in much of a hurry. But I will say it was a decent film. It's not something I would say, oh, well, don't watch. Would I recommend this film? I would, if you just want something new to watch or something new to try, just to give it the benefit of the doubt, so to speak. But guys, it wasn't that bad of a movie. It really wasn't. I enjoyed it. I had other people watch it with me. They enjoyed it. But other than that, I will say that it is something to enjoy if you guys have not seen the franchise. If you don't know nothing about the franchise like I do, then definitely give this a shot. It may get you into the franchise. It may not. It won't be too hard to figure out. So again, I would figure anyone that's a fan of this franchise, you probably don't, or you may know more about this than other people. But if you're not like I am, then it wasn't really hard to figure out. So that's just the best way I can know how to put it. So what do you guys think about Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie? Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, also about subscribing. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'm seeing you guys on the next one.